Jones Jr.
This bout is scheduled for
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. They're expecting an all-action slugfest. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Oh, now they're just rubbing it in. Both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
God, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches echo. You're not coming in. You know you're in such an intense atmosphere. You know the pressure is going to be on.
He scores with the counter. Nice counter. Straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. He wanted action, and they are delivering. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time he puts this fight with a corner right there, he's in trouble. Take a look watching that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Get his boxing back together.
Here's the bell for round two. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's a counter shot. Boston is being thrown to the wind. Don't get caught up in how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to draw.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Punch, counter punch. You don't want to trade shots. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where... Just see that. Oh no, don't watch that spot. How did they knock those down?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What are they telling me? The corner. How are they going to get through this?
That will do it. They want no more. So they were throwing the towel. The corner has stopped it. They won't be... I'm Todd Grisham, and what a venue. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's Roy Jones Jr., one of the great. Here comes the pride of. And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a. This time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. One punch could change everything in this battle. Look at that right hand. So it's Jones versus Calzaghe, part 2. Of course, Calzaghe got dropped in their first fight, but then got back up and managed to beat Jones by a unanimous decision.
Well, Calzaghe, you think of fighters, you think about standing fights. This guy can fight for fun. That's all he does. So now we're going to do it again. And Joe Calzaghe's got it all.
Counter punch right up the middle. To be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. Straight right, just misses. He's willing to go where the other fighter won't. Scores with the counter. One punch can change anything when these two step in the ring. And this won't sit well with their opponent. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
What's he doing? Come on, he's switching off.
No
You're complacent. Switch on, switch on.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Sunburn when you're fighting, Johnny, but that's certainly the case today with the sun blazing.
Such heat. The cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice your back, one to give you instruction in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Straight right just misses. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than you do.
Both men step back for just a moment. Counter lands. Back and forth they go. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Come on, you've done all your work all the way through, Tom.
Raise the bell to start round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Counter shot lands. Straight right just misses. Nice counter. Misses with the straight left. How about that time counter shot? Punk scores. Two are the perfect dance partners.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's a counter shot. Good counter punch. That uppercut misses. Drop their guard, they get caught. He threw a punch and just got countered.
Focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths.
Here's the bell for round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won it hands down.
Punch, counter punch. No rest for the weary. Counter punches have to hurt. Beautiful counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out there? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. He wasn't ready for that counter punch, and they figure out the combination to the sink.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite level middleweights. One of these athletes is going to be the first to go down. Perfect counter shot. They exchange punches. No rest for the weary. Nice, very close round with 10 seconds to go.
I need to get back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that job back.
Time for the 5th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won it hands down.
Punch caught him clean. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Joe Calzaghe just got rocked!
caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than you could.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Counter punching. Jab misses. Well done with that counter shot. He just misses with that jab. Nice counter shot.
I need to get back out there. He needs to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back.
Here's the bell to start round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
It's a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Counter punch. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood card. That's what you've got to look at. If you miss and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Oh, a little rope-a-dope here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Roy Jones in the house.
Completely.
Comes round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this battle?
You've got to be courageous when you're getting in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. How about that time counter shot? Counter punch. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there.
You've got to go up there and win this round.
Round 8, and we're off again. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won it hands down.
Perfect counter shot. This is a high-octane battle. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Counter punching. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. These counter punches have to hurt. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than nothing.
Misses with the jab. Just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the flyweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight, it's the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there, and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. The fight a little bit closer. Live at Valcour Bay on a beautiful afternoon. A great day for boxing. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tail of the tape. Sergio Martinez. He weighed in at 72.6 kilos. He's 178 centimeters tall and has a reach of 185. And the man he'll be facing, it's Roy Jones Jr. He tipped the scales at 72 kilos, 180 centimeters tall, with a reach of 188.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Sergio Maravilla Martinez. He's the former unified middleweight champion of the world and a future Roy Jones. This bout is a lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score. This fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Straight right just misses. Counter punching. That jab not going to score. That counter shot lands. This counter punch is at the hip. He just misses with that jab. Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
You are on the losing side of this fight, and the heat is on. It's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you click right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're clicking.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. Back and forth they go. Every time they throw a shot, they get better. He scores with the counter. Miss with that jab. Oh, a little rope-a-dope here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Let's see back into the fight that round.
He's just taking a big breath, and here we go again. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's going to hustle. He's going to bluff.
Puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You'll fight to the counter puncher, you've got a double shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Just misses. Exchange punches. Swing and a miss with that jab. Beautiful counter shot. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little trick you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Perfect counter lands. How about that time counter shot? Perfect counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Well done with that counter shot. Can you believe this? We wanted action, and they are giving us action. I know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Okay, now
Martinez in that last
switching
one.
up, starting to make mistakes.
There's the bell start round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
It was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until you're sense of the comeback.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin that you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go, they're just bouncing up and they're walking you down. So demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. He's all offense all the time. Punch, counter punch. That uppercut can't get through. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nice counter shot. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Martinez in that last one.
Don't worry about that one. Let's go out there.
Here's the ball start round 5. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to do it. They've got to block it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Counter punch got him clean. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Beautiful counter punch. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look like these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. Yes, and you can imagine that being huge. Look the size of an average man.
He wasn't ready for that counter punch. There's a counter shot. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Nice counter. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Nice counter shot. Well, we knew this was going to happen. Some taunting. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Continue. How do they turn things around?
He knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are done. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Not just the bantamweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got the power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at the middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
Try and bait his opponent here. This counter punch right up the middle. Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Oh, and that one really got Martinez good. Martinez in that. That's it.
Takes the fight back round.
He's got to do something different.
Switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Here comes round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be afraid.
Here we are. Sugar. Roy.
This round,
A lot of trash talk. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Apparently hitting his opponent in the face isn't enough. He wants to rub it in. Perfect counter lands. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Counter punching. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
can you imagine walking into this club, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about it.
There's a counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. They exchange punches. How about that time counter shot? He threw a punch and just got countered. No rest for the weary. Punch, counter punch. Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Leonard in that last shot.
Come on, switch on. Switch on.
On to the second round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Counter punch on him clean. Beautiful counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. These fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Focus. Big deep breath.
On to the third. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. action here. Good one. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Catch and shoot. Oh, and this is really going to rub them the wrong way. Don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Back at it in round 4. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
God, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
There's a jab that does not score. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Perfect counter shot. Nice counter. Counter shot lands. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice counter shot. Nice punch. Don't let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Completely. Get your mind back on the job. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Time for the 5th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won it hands down.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Good counter punch. Not sure if I'd be taunting right now. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Has to be determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you kick them, they're gone.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Close to this fight, and now you let him.
On to the 6th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They have 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He wasn't ready for that counter punch. Slip to avoid the jab. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. He scores with the counter. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shot go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history.
At the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Here comes round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
With that right hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter punch. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
These two were made for each other. Beautiful counter shot. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. You know the scorecards are gonna be all over the place in this one.
Was that? What are you doing? Come on.
Here's the bell to start round 8. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
God, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won it hands down.
You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If he's cheated, now we'll find out.
Perfect counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Swing and a miss for that jab. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Don't be courageous when you're getting in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Counter punch on him clean. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. We have a draw here.
You know what? That's fair. And for the fans, I feel sorry for the fans because they wanted to walk away.
fight.
Let's go.